people getting in their car next to me, but hi, good morning, or actually good afternoon. It is like 3 o'clock. My car is off, my AC is not on. It is hot outside. I don't know the temperature, but without the AC in the direct sun of where I'm parked currently, it is hot. It is hot. And yes, I am vlogging with these people getting in their car next to me. I'm not gonna look at them and see if they're looking at me. Don't perceive me, but good day to everyone. I hope you're enjoying kind of another one of these videos. I got some good feedback on the last one, but very briefly, I am about to go inside the UPS store because I do have packages I need to mail out that I've been delaying. Speaking of delaying things, the point of this video is to get my ish together and get on an actual schedule. I've been pretty bad about not staying on top of creating content and doing and sticking to a schedule, forgetting things, all that jazz. And I keep looking around because there's many people moving around me. So I decided to start having a very strict minute-by-minute schedule throughout the work week and the weekend. The weekend's a little bit more, there's a little bit more leeway on the weekends, but I do want to start doing an actual schedule. Now, last night I did get to enjoy some wonderful fireworks with my family. That was so much fun, and you were probably watching a little bit of that fireworks show. And I basically was there all day. We did a fun little family / friends event, I guess, essentially. My cousins kind of put on the whole thing. It started at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon till like 11:30 at night, I think is when we finally left, because that's when the fireworks show in the middle of the lake where my aunt and uncle live ended. It ended late at night, so my dad and I went back home. And yeah, I had a late night yesterday. So I had a little late start to my day, but not too late. I did do some admin stuff at home before getting out today. And as I'm doing this, I'm sweating, so I'm going to keep this intro short. But I had fun yesterday. I got to ride on a jet ski with my aunt, and that was super fun. She is a wild woman, and I love her to death. At least she asked beforehand, hey, do you want to do donuts real quick? And I was like, do whatever you want. And so I just hung on to her, and that was super fun. Super fun times, eating, visiting with family, watching the fireworks. And I literally was just laid down in the sand near the lake edge, looking at the fireworks thinking, is this really my life now? It's wild. I get to hang out more with my family. I get to go out. I'm actually going out and doing more things, which is nice. I'm probably going to do another little vacation trip here soon with my aunt and uncle, but I'm just excited to do more things with family, which is part of the whole reason as to why I am up here now. So back to the point of this video, I am sticking to a very strict schedule because it keeps me motivated. It keeps me like, here is what I need to do in these points in my day. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually stick to this schedule, but I'm definitely going to try my best now that it's in place. This is going to be my first full week into this newfound system schedule that I have. I'm just going to call it locking in. We're just going to lock in, and we're going to get and harness our life and stick to something. So this is day one lightly. Saturdays and Sundays are kind of more light on the schedule. So I wanted to start off kind of mellow. So we're starting on a Saturday. I do have packages that were on my list of to-dos for today to do. And then I'll take y'all to Meijer. I'll probably get a car wash as well after or before I go to Meijer. So yeah, enjoy some of that clip because I'm sure I'll do. Maybe you can see me very quickly on the screen with me in a car wash. And then I'm going to go to Meijer, and then I'll head home and maybe record a little something before stream later tonight. So I'll just take y'all along with me on a normal day. And throughout the week, you'll get to hear a little bit more about this newfound schedule. So I'm going to go in and ship these off, and I'll be with y'all very shortly.
Hi.
I'm back. So, if you were wondering why you didn't get any Meijer footage, it's because I didn't record in there. There was a lot of people. I don't know if it's because it's July 5th, the day after the 4th of July, but there was a lot of people in the store, and I just honestly didn't feel down to record any part of that, but I will share a few things. I basically got groceries, some things for work, like I now have emergency Red Bull. Yes, you heard me right. I have emergency Red Bull and emergency SpaghettiOs that I keep at work. So if I forget to pack my lunch, or if I'm very tired, like very tired, then I'm covered with Red Bull and I'm covered with SpaghettiOs that I will keep in my desk drawer at work. And I also have the Lifesaver hard candies that I keep in my desk and share with some people at the office as well. So I got a new big bag of those, a big bag. Got those for work, got groceries, aka stuff for lunches throughout the week. But if you are watching this, I more than likely just had my 12-hour stream. I'll add a link in the description. But I did buy some prizes that will be given away, or were given away when I did that stream. I'm recording this before the stream, but you're watching this after the stream has occurred. I'm literally a week away from having that. So I figured I would buy some stuff as giveaways, and I am giving away a Nintendo Switch Online. So I did give those away. This is such a weird past tense thing, even though this has not yet occurred. And then the other like fun pack I did was these little guys, basically a Squishmallow pack. Every time I go to Meijer, I am tempted to buy this one and this one because I like burbs. I have a lot of bird related Squishmallows, and then I always go for the dragons as well. In fact, this one here on my bed is the biggest Squishmallow I own, and it is in fact a dragon. So it's kind of like the Lockleth pack of Squishmallows. So one lucky winner gets these two, or did get these two when you were watching this, and then one winner each will get one of these as well. So that's at least 3 prizes. I think I'm gonna get some more like gift cards and such as well, but I wanted to keep the prize count kind of low. But it's basically a celebration, or it was a celebration of me doing 4 years of YouTube content. So I have reached, it has been 4 years. In fact, I am a couple days away from that now. It was July 7th of 2021 when I first posted, or my first post, official post video was out on YouTube here on my channel. So it's been 4 years since I've been doing YouTube content and being a creator of sorts. So I wanted to celebrate it. And so I did a 12-hour stream, or, you know, it's right before I do that. It's a week away still. Past tense, very strange. Anyways, it's been 4 years, so I wanted to do a celebration of it. And so I'm doing a 12-hour stream. And so I do want to do giveaways throughout those 12 hours. Lots of fun games playing. I'm going to be doing some community games as well with y'all. If you were here, thank you so much for hanging out for my stream. It's so weird to give past, future thanks. So I'll probably get some more gift cards. Maybe I'll do another Meijer run, or maybe a Walmart run or something tomorrow. We shall see. But I did want to do some actual packages. I am doing some like merch store giveaways also, which are a little bit easier, thankfully. I can get those shipped straight from the manufacturer to y'all. So those will be a lot easier, but I did want to have some actual like physicals to show. So even though I didn't take you long on my Meijer run, you did get to see a little bit. You got to see me before going into the UPS store, shipping off some packages. That is checked off of my list of to-dos for today. My admin list is here to the side that I'm looking at. The Meijer shop for groceries was there on the list. I did not have the car wash on there, but since I was in the area, and it was like right before going to Meijer on my way back from the UPS store. I figured, why the heck not? So I hope you enjoyed some of those little clips. And then, of course, some of my clips from last night while I was watching the fireworks show that they were doing in the middle of the lake of where my aunt and uncle live. Great show. Really enjoyed doing that last night. And so I hope you enjoyed seeing some of those clips. And then, of course, me very quickly on the jet ski with my aunt. So yeah, that's just some past things that have occurred, but I'm trying to stay vigilant and I need to stay on task with this new found schedule that I have. And it's got all of the things. I'm literally looking at my upcoming week. Literally, I have my wake up time in here. I've got when I drive to work. I've got from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. That is when I am working. And then on certain days, like a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday, I've got reminders here that I don't drive home. Nay, I drive to the gym is what they say here. And then I also have like family time related stuff. I've got content creation built into each day. I've got flex time depending on what's going on. And then I also included an hour of me time on all of these. And maybe the best way to show this. So this is probably the best way to go about showing this, but this is what I mean when I say I have a full schedule of things. Saturdays are very simple. Literally, I just have bedtime. I've got a wake up time and then basically a free to do the following. An idea of how maybe a normal Saturday should be. It's basically if I maxed out all of my hours throughout the day, then I could technically do most of this. I had family time already. I did that earlier when I had dinner with my parents. So we had some family time. I had dinner. It was probably like an hour, maybe hour and a half. Content creation I've kind of been doing throughout the day with this new vlog of sorts that I'm doing. And I made a thumbnail earlier, so I count that as content creation. I had to set up my stream that starts, it's literally a little over an hour from now. 1 to 2 hours of cleaning, admin, laundry. I've been doing admin. I need to do probably some laundry, but we'll see, that might bump into Sunday as well. And then we got flex time, which flex time just means anything. So that's like a gist of like what Saturday is. Saturday is very light. Going into like a Sunday, we've got wake up for church, the amount of time, lunch with family is always happening at 11:30 to like 1. And the same with the free to do the following on Saturday, but there's a lot less here. We've got self-care, we've got content creation, flex, and then again with the cleaning and such. But every day has a get ready for bed / work and a bedtime. Get ready for bed kind of changes depending on what's happening the next day. So if the next day, like tomorrow night, Sunday, I would be getting a gym bag ready because on Mondays I would be going to the gym every night throughout the work week, and then on Sundays as well. I have to get my work lunch ready. I have to wash my face at night because I'm usually wearing makeup of some sort. You know, if I have time to do like a face mask, then there's some self-care that I want to do as well. And then I always like to get my work clothes ready before I go to sleep. Giving you a general idea of like a Monday of sorts. We've got wake up, we've got drive to work. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, driving to the gym. I'll get home like around a little after 6 o'clock usually. And a lot of this is kind of flex in a way. It's not going to be too strenuous. I'm not trying to be like to the book. I am very much trying my best, but I'm literally only on day 5 of when I made this and had this idea of having a set schedule with things. I'm still getting used to it. During the work week, it feels like it's a little bit easier to stay on top of stuff. On a Saturday and Sunday, it is hard to stay on task. It's been hard today to do the things that I want to do and nail it down. I'm hoping within 2 weeks, at least within a month, maybe I'll be in a better place. And if y'all want like a follow-up to this video in regards to how's the schedule doing or whatever, or if you want to know about it and you are a member, make sure to ask a question in the next lock-in episode. Maybe that would be a good question to ask me is how's the schedule doing? How's it going? Remind me that I am doing this. But if y'all want to hear about like a follow-up as to how it's going, definitely let me know in the comments. But this is basically the point of this video, is just an early look at my first full week at doing a strenuous schedule like this. Basically every day has built-in content creation. It has built-in family time. It has built-in self-care. It has built-in me time for the most part, because a lot of the times I do stuff for other people and not necessarily for myself. Yes, playing games and streaming and all of that, it could count as things that I enjoy and is for me, especially the streaming part, you could say is for me. But I'm still putting on an entertaining face. I'm still trying to entertain y'all, which I love to do. Don't get me wrong, I love doing that. But I need time where I can just turn off that feature of me, not message anyone, and just kind of hone in on like a show that I want to watch or a movie I've been putting off watching, or maybe I want to have solo time on a video game and not record it or stream it. So for me to have those times, especially in regards to playing games and not streaming it or creating content around it, it is hard for me to give myself the time and say it's okay to have those times. And it's built in usually the last hour before bedtime. So this is just something that I've been wanting to do, and I don't know if it's going to work. I don't have all the answers. I just want to try it and see how it goes for me. So this is literally just day one of doing this. I will take y'all through tomorrow as well. Today is not over. It's literally only 6:19, but I am going to be streaming later tonight. I'm probably going to do some prep for next weekend now. I'm not going to show y'all that because it is a surprise. So I'll do that for the next hour, and then I'm going to be streaming, and probably after that go to bed, I guess. Maybe if I have time, I might show you a little bit of that. Otherwise, I will, I guess, see y'all in the morning and do my normal check-ins throughout the week. And yeah, I'll see y'all when I see you. Hey y'all. So quick check-in. It is currently Sunday. It is 3:30 in the afternoon. Now, today's schedule was a little different than what I normally do on a Sunday. I usually wake up for church. I go to church with my parents. We usually go out to eat somewhere, and we're usually home by like 1 o'clock. However, I woke up this morning with bad neck and back pain and had to take ibuprofen because I'm old now. My body is not what it used to be. So I woke up this morning with some back and neck pain. I literally rolled over, and for the last hour before I got out of bed, I literally just stayed like stiff in bed with my neck just so against my pillow so I wouldn't move, just to kind of straighten my spine out a bit. But I was wondering, I was like, is it from the fireworks, like watching the fireworks that caused it? And then I remembered I was on that jet ski with my aunt, yeah, and she was going hardcore. So I think it's a combo possibly of the two things. So of course I woke up this morning and had that issue. So I stayed home. My parents went without me. But it's okay. I hung around the house. I want to say I did a lot of self-care today. I washed my face. I put the makeup on. I put the face on. I did my hair in these two little buns that I tend to be doing now. I am going to possibly get a haircut, hopefully this week. It's on the schedule already. Y'all know the drill. But because I stayed home, I did 2 loads of laundry already. I took care of the dogs, fed them lunch, got Luna her medicine for the day. She takes it twice a day now. She's just on like a little regimen for the month. She's got like maybe some nerve pain. She's okay. She's doing okay. Did that. I had just some chill times. However, I am about to record, so that is next on my list. I've got essentially 6 hours until it's get ready for bed / work for tomorrow, and I've been, doing this. I think my ideal next 6 hours is one, get dinner in at some point. I'm okay for right now, but I do want to get some recording in first, then maybe have some dinner, and then maybe get in one more recording of something else before it hits 9:30 tonight. I've done self-care already, except for getting ready for bed / work. We'll be taking a shower tonight. Did some admin stuff. I've been checking my emails today. Trying to think of anything else. Sundays are kind of light because there's not as much time to do stuff, but because I stayed home, I was able to do like laundry and some things. I even decluttered some of my clothes. Like I got rid of some of my clothes for donation. So I'm getting a little bit more on task with the schedule. I'm still getting used to it. It's really going to be the work week where I see a lot more of the change, essentially. But I did want to do a quick check-in with y'all. I did do a lot of that stuff. I didn't record any of it, obviously, because I just didn't want to. But that is my quick check-in for right now, and I'll check back in with y'all later. Ooh. Hi. It's Monday. I woke up, went to work, just finished at the gym. I'm still out of breath because I did a half a mile run at the very end. That's how I decided to cool down today. Oh my God, I'm beat. I'm beat. I hope you're fine with this vertical angle. I have you like up on my little phone clip thing that I have. We're starting off Monday strong. My arms are like jello right now. They are shaking. They are shaking. I did arms today. This is arms week, so we're gonna work up these guns a bit. And it is hot, but I will turn the car on momentarily. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna have some dinner and family time. That's on the calendar and on the schedule. And then after that, it is content creation of some sort. And I've got things to prepare for my 12-hour stream on Saturday. So I will be working on that, finishing up, setting up the merch as well. And then I've got editing to do. And then I guess I'll check in with y'all when I have time, but happy Monday. Hope y'all are liking the vlog so far. Hopefully it's not too short or boring, but let me know in the comments how you're enjoying it. Okay, bye. Hi. So, if you're wondering what this big space is, it will be my new space, my new room. Oh, maybe I shouldn't sit on the floor. So this is essentially the before. Actually, let me bring y'all. If you were a tall person looking down at me, hi, I can touch the ceiling. You can't see it, but I can I can touch the ceiling. So me being as small as I am, but this is perfect lockless size, essentially. This room is perfect lockless size. And this is gonna be my new living, sleeping space. Just come with me. Room in there, which I won't show. There's a lot of stuff in there. You're at a weird angle now. It's fine, it's fine. Also, you're on a new, hang on, let me fix you. There we go. You're also on a new tripod. I want to give a big thanks to a member in the community that sent this to me that was on my throne. Thank you so much. I literally came in the mail today. What perfect timing. So I bet you're wondering why I'm down here doing this right now versus at my PC. This is later in the day of when you saw me in my car. I got home from the gym. I was about to make dinner, and then my mom showed me that the space is finally cleared out. The space that will soon be where I abide, I guess. Live, is that what you call it? Abide, live? It's my domain. Down here's my domain, okay? So my domain will be down here, and before we move in my furniture, we are going to be painting the walls, or my parents are bringing in people to paint the walls, redo the flooring, because there will not be carpet in here. There will be wood flooring, and it feels so much cooler down here. It's the summertime, and it feels cooler, and then in the wintertime, it'll feel warmer. I'm so excited. So I wanted to show this off in the video because that's a new life update from me. Get excited for vlogs and things and streams, which will be in that room that I just kind of showed, but getting back into the video. I came home, my mom showed me the big space down here. I chit-chatted with my mom for a bit, and this is kind of where the schedule kind of fluctuates a little bit. I spent more family time tonight than I would have normally as per the schedule. I didn't get upstairs to start doing like content creation and like my flex hour until like 7:40, 7:45, which is a lot later. Usually I would have started that at 7. But once I finally did get upstairs after I chatted with my parents, I went upstairs and actually got into some content creation stuff. I have a new fun application that is called Buffer. And no, I'm not sponsored by Buffer. Wouldn't that be something? I literally found out about them today. I'm using a new software called, or application, browser, whatever, website called Buffer, where I can do more scheduling. It's relevant to the video. I'm getting there. Bear with. Where I can schedule my Blue Sky posts, the short form content videos on TikTok. I can do my Reels posts on Instagram. I can schedule all of those things the 3 days a week that I have a short coming out. But I did go on Buffer tonight and schedule my Blue Sky, TikTok, and Instagram posts. So I'm gonna be trying it out for the rest of the week. The next 2 posts on all of those platforms will be used through Buffer. So I'm excited to test out this new site and see how it works. I did do some of that. I did make my wheel for prizes up for the 12-hour stream that I have this coming Saturday. It's already passed for when you are watching this video, but I got that set. The wheel is ready to go. I've got all of my prizes pretty much figured out. There's only some things I need to buy on Thursday. I am not going to have a regular scheduled post video out this week. You'll just have the shorts from me, and then my stream, my 12-hour stream on Saturday. I am streaming tomorrow night. I haven't made my thumbnail, nor have I scheduled that stream, but I will do that once I get home from work tomorrow. So some stuff, gets moved around. So far, I am liking the schedule, even though I am being a little bit more lenient on certain things. Life happens, things come up, you pivot. At the end of the day, I am doing things every day. Family time. I went to the gym today. I went to work today. I did some content creation type stuff today. I am setting myself up for success in the future with this new scheduling app. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing every day still, which was kind of the ultimate goal. So this is kind of like a day 2 recap on how I'm feeling so far, especially with a full day of work, gym, content, family, and feeding myself all at the same time. By the way, as I'm recording this, I already have my lunch packed. I already have my work clothes picked out. I've already showered, clearly. And I literally am about to go have me time for the next 30 minutes, I think now. So I think I am gonna go and do those things, and I guess I'll check in with y'all when I have them home. All right? Turn the lights off before you leave, okay? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, which means it is a stream day. I just got home from work, did my usual stuff. Today is not a gym day as per the calendar. No, nay. I should be actually eating, but my mom was still prepping dinner, so I came upstairs real quick, put some comfy clothes on, and I'm basically going to create my thumbnail real fast, schedule my stream for later, and then dinner should be ready by then. I'll go downstairs and eat, have family time, but I do need to make my thumbnail. So tonight I'm going to be playing some more Animal Crossing. So I'm going to reuse literally the same template as before. And I've already got a thumbnail from, well, not a thumbnail, a picture from when I played by myself the other day. I just played, literally just did my dailies on the island. It was kind of my me time the other night, was to do my dailies on the island and just kind of mess around. I did move in Abel's, so I will not be doing that tonight on stream, but we're going to do some other stuff. I think I've got a customization thing I've got to do with Tom Nook, and yeah, just get moving and grooving to get to those 3 stars. We also have resident services no longer in a tent. Things have happened because it's been a while since I've been on the island, and the island still progresses, I guess, out of the tent, even without having to do the customization and other things. I don't know. I just did some things. Now I've got a picture here that I'm going to use. We've got Mabel, Hazel, and myself. So I already have the fit on for stream in-game as well. I don't know what I'm going to call this though. So I like how that looks so far. It's literally just us girls on the thumbnail, so why not? I do need to change. I always name my thumbnails for streams with the date. That way they go in order in my folders. It's just a weird thing with me. Now I want to add some sparkles on here. Yeah, I don't hate that. What is happening downstairs? Hello? People are going crazy. But who knows? I think that is the thumbnail. Just us girls. So I have the thumbnail ready. It is downloaded. Now I can go ahead and schedule the stream. So scheduling the stream is actually pretty simple. I literally just copy a previous stream, usually based on what game I was playing. So I picked my last Animal Crossing stream from whenever that was. I literally just changed the title of it. I'm gonna leave the description as is because I don't mind it. Game is still the same. I just changed the thumbnail. But now that stream is scheduled, I'm gonna go have some dinner and family time. Yes, of course, also family time. Hi. Y'all haven't really heard from me since Tuesday. It's been a mome. Yesterday on Wednesday was really busy, and so was today, honestly. I'm kind of doing, it's towards the end of the night. We just did the live recording podcast of the Nintendo Drive, so that was super fun. I dipped out on the post show because I am quite eepy. I'm literally recording this right after the show ended, the main show, and I'm literally going to wash my face shortly, make my lunch, pack my gym bag, get my work clothes, and then hit the bed. I have a lot of things to do, and it's like 10:30, so that's fun. Anywho, but it has been some days. I haven't spoken to y'all or haven't spoken in the video since Tuesday. I think the last thing I showed y'all was me just creating the thumbnail for my stream, but I have been staying on top of my scheduling for the most part. Yesterday was super busy. I got up, I went to work for the day. Obviously, I went straight from work to the gym again. It's my second day this week. I am going to try and hit the 3 days this week, which is why I'm packing my gym bag tonight. Because on Friday, it'll be another gym day directly after work. So yeah, that'll be fun. So after I got home from the gym, I had leftovers, for dinner. It was more or less the ham loaf, I think, that my mom made on Tuesday. So yesterday I had the same thing. The clip that I was able to get on last night, on Wednesday night, was just some progress shots of how the basement looks now. So it's no carpet at all anymore, and they primed. Now tonight it does look even more so developed than it was yesterday. They got more of the primer on there, so now it is actually ready for coats of paint. So get excited for maybe potentially an update on that as well. But after I got those like progress shots, I essentially was just in content creation mode for the rest of the evening. Now I could have recorded some of that, but I was super focused in on all of that stuff because I had to do a lot of prep work for my 4 years on YouTube stream. Here is the thumbnail that I prepared. The stream is already scheduled as well. I did do that when I got home tonight. So it's all ready to go for Saturday, but I did a lot of prep work in regards to that, and I have even more prep work to do tomorrow night as well. Just some last minute stuff, but pretty much everything is ready. I even made one of these nice little promo things, just an image that I shared on Blue Sky and on my Discord and in other Discords as well, because there's going to be giveaways, there's going to be community, there's going to be gaming, community gaming as well, and like new merch. But I'm essentially going to be streaming for 12 hours between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. You're watching this video after I've already done the stream, of course, so that's why I have no problems sharing this stuff with y'all right now. So it was a super busy evening of staying up a little bit later than normal, creating a lot of that stuff. I just kind of wanted to get it done and dusted for the most part and get it ready to go for Saturday and for y'all, because there's going to be giveaways and fun things. If you were there for my stream, thank you so much for showing up and hanging out, and whatever else we might have done that day, thank you so much. It's really weird to talk about the past. Wait, it's really weird to talk about the future in a video that is related to the past? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I do have some Amazon things I want to share. It's a phone charger. So I literally just stick my phone on it. It is magnetized. It charges my phone. My watch gets charged back here. Now, I don't have the correct version of AirPods for it to charge down here, but that's what's supposed to happen on the base. But I have one of these on my nightstand that charges my phone at night. It's so much easier than plugging it up. You literally just slap it onto here. It's so easy, so simple. Another thing that I can slap my phone onto is a band that is actually meant for like putting on like posts, or if you work out at a gym and that there's, you know, there's like handles or whatever, like poles and things. That's what this is for. However, I have baby wrists and I can very comfortably have my phone attached to my wrist, kind of like a watch. It's the new Apple Watch, y'all, but it's your phone. So my thought was, unless I have, you know, a need to put it on a pole or a post or anything, there's literally a magnet back here as well, so it magnetizes against like posts and things, which is helpful. But I mostly saw it as like if I'm doing like a vlog or something, or maybe I'm moving around and doing stuff and I need to read like chat, or I need to access my phone, you know, I can do things like kind of freehand, and this is like a sturdy like magnet. when I show y'all pretty much an update of how the basement looks with my new tripod. And now I have an actual official mic as well. It's by the brand Hollyland. My friend Seth highly recommends it, and I believe my friend Andros as well has used this on streams. It's essentially just a little tiny microphone that I can magnetize anywhere on my clothing. There are 2 in here, but there's also 2 others, like it came with like 4, but it's essentially something that I can Bluetooth to my phone. So when I'm doing like vlogs in my car or downstairs when I'm showing off the basement, like I will be tomorrow night, hopefully. So I'm excited. I'm excited to test it out tomorrow. It came with these cute little fun stickers that you can put on the microphone to like give it a cute little face. I might use one of these yellow ones. I'm not sure. Maybe that one or this one here. I think that would be hilarious. But it also came with like white and black stickers as well. I have a ThinkPad secondhand laptop that I got through work. It's actually like an employee like program where, you know, any old laptop that isn't needed anymore, they wipe it, they put Windows 11 on it or something, then you can buy it at a cheaper price. So I bought a laptop, which I haven't had a laptop since 2010 when I bought, or my parents bought me my MacBook when I went off to college, and I still have it. It's literally in one of these drawers up here in this unit or whatever, but I don't think it works. It's been wiped, but I don't think it works. So no. So I have a laptop that I can take with me to places now. So if I have like a video or something I need to work on and edit, or if I have a last minute thing I need to post, or I need to just get on the computer for something and I'm not home, it's a nice thing to have, I guess, essentially. So I also got a new weekender bag because the one that I had, the zipper broke and it's not fixable. And I've had that bag for literal years. I've had it since high school. I got all things that I needed, like I mentioned. Yeah, so new fun gadgets to help make vlogs and things my new obsession. It seems more exciting. And I'll probably do a check-in probably on Sunday as a final, like, how has the schedule been? What are things that I want to change to it? What are things that I'm keeping? So I'm sure I will hit on those later in the video, but definitely wanted to do a check-in since I didn't do one in the past couple of days. And hopefully tomorrow I can test out this new mic and give y'all a little bit of like a show as to how the basement is coming along as well. So hope y'all are enjoying so far, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. So it is Friday and I haven't recorded yet today because it was a busy day. One of the 3 of us had a half day today, so the second half of the day was kind of busy. And then yet again today, I went to the gym right after work, so I am so tired, y'all. Ignore the no makeup and the fluffy, not styled hair. Like, this is how my hair looks unstyled. I do like how my hair feels now. I bought a new shampoo and conditioner just recently, and so yeah, it feels a lot softer and a lot more voluptuous in a way. So if you're wondering why I'm not in the basement, there's no updates, of course, but also I don't have my mic strapped to me. I'm not using it. I'm not mobile with the mic and all my new goodies that I showed yesterday, because I just opened the box today and noticed that the mics aren't charged. So it's over there charging currently. Maybe I can show a short clip or do some sort of short clip with it this weekend. Otherwise, I'm sure you will see me utilize that in the future. But I did get an Amazon package. I got the last of my stuff from the Prime Day sale. Actually, there's one more thing that's supposed to come tomorrow. But there is 2 exciting things that I did get. One being an actual factual case for my laptop, which, if you were not aware, I do have a laptop now. It's a ThinkPad. It's a pretty decent laptop. I'm gonna use it for when I travel, if I need to do any like editing and stuff. I mentioned this yesterday, but I didn't have a sleeve, like something to protect it, and now I do. And then the other thing that I was lacking because the zipper broke on my duffel bag was I needed a duffel bag. So it is the Lucky brand, and there's the 4-leaf clover. If you've never seen the brand before, it's green, which y'all know this is literally my color. This is my color. This is my favorite color. So now I have a big ass. This thing is huge. Look at it. Takes up the whole screen, y'all. It takes up the whole screen. I can barely see over it, and you could barely hear me. But those were the last like Amazon things that I ordered. One other new thing I do want to show. If you come by the stream tomorrow, my 12-hour stream, you will see this as well. But I have an actual website if you didn't know. But this one is special, y'all, because you literally type in locklith.com to get to my website now. I bought myname.com as a domain, and I officially own locklith.com. It is my domain, my website. I linked it to Fourth Wall, which was not easy. I am going to be taking some updated, image shots. I need to place an order with some of my new merch. I do know which ones I'm going to buy, and just take pictures of me in the new items and then place them here on the store, because as you can tell, my hair is a lot longer than it is here, though I look basically the same otherwise. You can still see all of my YouTube videos here, all the merch. This is what's current, but none of the new stuff is live yet. They are still in collections that will go live tomorrow. So I don't have those to show right now, but I've always had like all of my Animal Crossing codes. They're all here. I've shown this in past videos before. All my products. And then I have like literally all of my socials right here. I've got Throne, I've got Discord, I've got TikTok up here at the top, I've got Instagram, I've got Blue Sky, and I got my YouTube. Every social media platform that you can find me on is up here. Super excited that I actually own locklith.com. So that's a nice new little feature that I just wanted to show off and mention here in the video. But an update on the schedule. I mean, basically everything is still going according to plan. I have been following it pretty much to the T. Technically, I'm supposed to be getting ready for bed, but I did already shower. Otherwise, putting my PJs on, I'm pretty much ready for bed now, because at 11 o'clock, it's me time. That means no outside distractions, which means I don't talk to friends, unless there's an emergency, of course. Same with family. And I literally just do something between 11 and midnight on a Friday, because it's Friday. I stay up a little bit later and do something that I want to do just for me. I did not get me time last night. That was actually the one night this week, I want to say. Last night and Wednesday. Oh no. So it was 2 nights this week, but I'm not going to be too hard on myself. But it was 2 nights this week where I wasn't able to have me time. And it's because, other things came up where I just focused a little bit more on the content creation side. And on Thursdays, I don't necessarily have a me time, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, that's correct. So Thursdays, I won't ever really have me time unless something just comes up. Because it's the Nintendo Drive and then the post show. I was not on the post show last night, but instead of doing me time, I unfortunately did do some other content related stuff, and then I went to sleep. I don't know how long this video is going to be at the end. Hopefully it's not too long, but I hope y'all have enjoyed what you have seen thus far, and I'll see y'all in the outro. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty dang delicious. If you hear dogs walking about, there are 2 down here. We have Luna and we have Remy. Remy doesn't like thunder nor thunderstorms, so she is down here hiding away essentially from the weather. So she's out here in the basement with me because of course she is, and Luna's always down here. This is her domain as much as it is mine. And I'm also using the new microphone that I finally got it set up pretty simple. It is basically a plug and play, so I don't know why I was nervous about it. Very easy to set up. There's literally a thing that goes at the bottom of my iPhone, which is, hi, that's where I'm recording. But here towards the end, you get a little bit of a outro with better sound than my AirPods. At least I hope so. I did do a distance test just a moment ago, and I figured I finished dinner earlier. I had actually a very big meal of rotisserie chicken, corn, and a baked potato. And I actually went for seconds and got some more chicken. So I'm stuffed, y'all. I am stuffed. I've been home from work for just a moment. In fact, it has been a month since I started recording for this vlog. Most of the footage, actually all of the footage, was within that first week and a half. And I haven't had time until just now to do the outro. So I figured I would showcase my new pink glasses that I have with a new beer. It's like a Sheboygan Brewery Company, Michigan-based beer. We basically went to a liquor store over the last weekend, and they had a lot of different stuff. So obviously I like to do more local beers if possible, because they just taste better to me. So I went with a brand I haven't tried yet, and this is like a red blood orange. But if you're wondering where we're at currently, we're in my basement. We're in my new domain, in my new bedroom. You've seen glimpses of how bad, not how bad, but you've basically seen glimpses of the work that has been done in the past. It's been several weeks now. I'm actually on week 2 of being down here, and it's been really great. Actually, this past weekend, I've gotten even more put together since everything was finished. So I hope you like the new living quarters that I have. It's been really nice to buy things here and there for myself that I will take with me if I ever move out of my parents' basement. And yes, I do live in my parents' basement. It is not a failure. It's actually a success in my eyes, because I love my parents very much, and I am just happy to be around family. And I'm gonna say that until I'm blue in the face. So I decided to get a beer, hang out with y'all, and kind of roundabout way discuss how the whole schedule has gone. I have been kind of living with it now for like a month, so this is kind of a nice little update as to I've been doing this for a month now. Here are my final thoughts. Here are things I want to change, all of that type of thing. And I don't want to make this outro too long, so I'm going to keep it kind of quick. So I've had quite a bit of this beer, and no, I didn't chug it. I literally recorded for about 30 minutes, and I just rambled, y'all. I just rambled about the schedule, everything, positives, negatives. I was all over the place. One thing about creating content, and I'll say it right now, for one, probably don't drink a beer when you have no talking points, but doing that whole discussion was an exercise of what I do want to talk about and kind of hone it in even more. So you're not going to see the little rambly version of what I was going to discuss versus this is what you're actually going to see. So there's some behind the scenes for you. I'm redoing my outro right now. Not some of the beginning parts that you just saw, but here forward, I'm redoing it. Schedule. That's the whole point of this video. You saw at the very beginning of the vlog some things that I do on a typical work week day versus a weekend. Weekends are very light, they're very flex. Work weeks are very strenuous, very to the book, because I go to work and I have a limited time when I come home to do anything. However, I have been doing this schedule and this process. I've been living with this schedule for a month now. Some positives with having a more strict schedule. I will say I don't stick to the schedule to a T throughout the week. some things have changed between now and when I created the schedule in the first place. I now stream on Wednesdays. The Nintendo Drive is now on Tuesdays. And then on Thursdays, I used to do content. I essentially used to do something content related every day during the 7 days a week. It has now bumped to like 6 out of 7 pretty much. Even that is not that consistent. I need to get better about that. That is probably on the negative side, but what can you do? But Thursdays I've kind of set for going to the gym when I get off work, coming home, and then just doing more stuff for me, because Thursdays are a very strenuous work day. I've been working at this company now for several months, and it's pretty consistent that Thursdays are busy. So Thursdays, no content. Just if I get to the gym and get home, that is a win in my book, and that checks that thing off for me. So positives, starting with family time. That is something that I have been consistent with on a daily basis. Something that I wasn't consistent with and am glad that I am now, and it was super easy to do, was instead of having all of my dinners upstairs, when I was upstairs at my PC, at my desk every night, kind of being a hermit, instead of doing that, I've resorted to having dinners with my parents. And so I get to catch up with them, get to catch up with how the dogs have been, throughout the day. It's a nice little like check-in with family. So family time has been consistent. So that is my number one positive. Number two, with kind of being consistent with the gym. I'm not quite there yet, but I do want to put this on the side of positive more so than negative. So 3 nights a week is when I had planned to go to the gym straight out of work. I've only been able to consistently go at least 2 nights, a Thursday, Friday. I have it on the schedule the night before to prepare my gym bag for the next day to take it to work. So I have no excuse but to go from work to the gym. Some days have been rough, Mondays, to be honest. And so some of those times where I do have my gym bag prepped, I end up just coming home. And so that's why Thursdays and Fridays have been a little bit easier. Let's talk about a few negatives, and I'm going to take a sip before I do that. Number one negative that I do need to be more consistent with is having me time and self-care the hour before I go to sleep. The first week was a little bit better, and I was more energized to do that right before bedtime. Watching YouTube or Gilmore Girls or playing Animal Crossing, having those comforts that I kind of lean into an hour before, a full hour actually, the full hour before my bedtime at 11, ends up me getting sleepy even before 11 o'clock and puts me to bed even sooner. And so I wake up the next day refreshed. And that first week, I was way better about it than I am now. I think I have not had a full hour of me time or self-care probably since then, since that first week, to be fair. So that is one negative that I do want to work on, that I put on the schedule personally because I do things for others and not necessarily for myself. I can't remember if I had mentioned that early on in the video or not, but I will mention now if I haven't already. I do a lot of things for other people, and that's just me. I'm a people pleaser. That is what I do. But I thought if I put an hour of me time, an hour of self-care before bed, that is a consistent hour in my day that I'm doing something for me that doesn't involve anyone else. And I'm trying to think of any other negatives. I guess the other like small negative that I'll mention is doing something content creation related 6 days out of the 7 days a week. Like I mentioned, Thursdays, probably not going to do anything content related. Those are my longest days, especially since I go to the gym consistently, usually now on Thursdays, that I just want to come home, have some dinner, family time, and kind of just laze around, honestly, especially now that I have this whole space here. And I don't know why I haven't been sitting back. Holy crap, this is comfortable. Are you kidding? So another negative would be being consistent with doing something content related 6 out of the 7 days a week. Whether that's checking my business Locklith emails that I have and seeing if there's any upcoming indie games that I want to try out for y'all. I actually put out a video last week. Very proud that I did that. I will be putting out a video this week. So we're on track with where I want to be with putting out one edited video every Thursday. So the reason I created this schedule in the first place is to make this better. Be more physically fit, have more time with my family, which just brings me joy. Have more me time, which also brings me joy because that's something for me. And not be down on myself, or at least not as often, because I'm getting things done that needs to get done. I hope you enjoyed this whole big vlog to y'all. Hopefully it's not too long. And if it is long and you reach this point, you're the real one, my friend. You truly are. And I appreciate you so much. It's not even funny. But I guess this is where I will sign off. Stop rambling. I will finish this beer, go edit this damn thing, and call it a night. All right. Thank you so much for watching.